Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I actually got some kind of sad news, especially for the RSX and for myself as well. It's just that last night I was here late at the shop doing some work, and I guess I had parked it somewhere where there happened to be a homeless individual out here, and I don't know if it was, they be out of their mind sometimes, and it just sucks because he took it out on my car. And guess what? Not only did he break my windshield, but he also destroyed my driver's side mirror. It freaking sucks. I'm like, why do I need to spend money on stuff that it's like, just don't need? Obviously, if a windshield cracks, that happens, but a mirror, like, I don't know, it's so dumb. Luckily, I was on OfferUp, and it looks like I did find one to replace it. So wish me luck. It's not gonna be the same color, but I don't really care. The most important thing is just having the mirror, because I don't want to buy some cheap mirror off online and it being a terrible fitment or whatever it may be. So if I can find one that comes from an RSX, is heated, and has all the features that this one does have, whether it's the right color or not, it's a plus. So I'm gonna head out, go get that now, but let me show you guys just what the damage is looking like. So the reason why I know it was like a homeless person, not just like someone looking out to do something to my car, is because when I went outside to go to my car, I can see some guy walking around and he had like something on my car, and I told him to leave, and eventually he ended up just leaving. I didn't want to deal with him. So if you guys can see, there's like scratches all over this area. The mirror is just like destroyed completely. Not only that, I ended up washing it, so that's why it's wet, because like it was covered in just dirt from him kicking it or something. But there's also scratches all over this. It sucks so bad. Luckily, at the end of the day, I know I'm gonna be wrapping it, so it's not the end of the world, but it sucks. As far as the windshield goes, it doesn't look too bad from the outside, but once you go inside, it just looks like, I don't know, someone threw a freaking boulder at my windshield. Look at this. I got cracks literally from the bottom all the way to the top. It's just bad. I'm so bummed out about it, but it's like, honestly, what can I even do? At the end of the day, it's like some homeless person. What are they gonna do? Sue him when he technically has nothing? Or just like, even if I called the cops, like, what would that have done? Nothing. Just gotta take the L, find the pieces, fix it, and just move forward. But it just goes to show you guys that sometimes stuff happens. Gotta keep that head held high and just move forward. Quick update as far as the mirror goes. I ended up getting it. It looks really good. The only thing is I will have to, like, looks like I have to wire it up myself. Have I ever done that? No. But I could probably ask somebody to do it. But other than that, it looks good condition. I'm just happy that I found a mirror, and it happens to be the heated one, adjustable. The only thing is the color, but obviously I can wrap it to color match it. Not too worried about that. But I guess it's one step in fixing the car. Again, it is what it is. Hey guys, so as you guys saw in that last clip, I was basically explaining everything that had happened to the RSX, but I managed to pick up a mirror. It's the next day after that. I wasn't able to get around to actually installing the mirror that we got, but I got a little bit of downtime before work today, so I figured we go ahead and install that. And later today, I actually have someone coming out to fix my windshield, so we're getting those issues taken care of. And for now, I think what I'm gonna do, since I don't really want to waste that much time on wiring until I ask somebody else to like either tell me exactly what I'm doing before I mess it up, since I have to splice the old one and put that new one together, I think I'll just go ahead and install the mirror as is, just to like not have it look that great, just to not have it look so ugly, especially with the fact that my mirror is all broken right now. But I'll go ahead and install it and then wrap it. That way it just has a color match. And even if the mirror doesn't exactly work right now, at least the car doesn't look like, you know, like someone beat it up or something like that. But I'm pulling up to the shop right now, so I'll catch you guys in a second. We have made it back to the shop, and as you guys can see, the mirror is completely falling off at this point. As I was driving here, it like kind of clipped out of place where it was hanging, and now we're stuck with this, which is just, it looks so gross. As far as I can see, everything's good, but like I mentioned, it looks like we're gonna, or the guy said he has to, that it still works, it just needs to be wired. We'll just go off of what he said. And as you can see, the paint is peeling, but I thought, okay, so before we put it on there, since it is gonna be wrapped anyways, maybe I can just go ahead and wrap it off the car, at least make it look a little better. That way we can throw it on. Yesterday, I even got a head start on this just because I knew I was gonna pick up the mirror. Luckily, I found it on OfferUp and went ahead and kind of popped off the panel. So it's ready to go. As you can see, I already took out the door handle, took all the screws that belong in here. So it's really just ready to pop off. Take off these couple bolts right here, put in the new one. And like I said, for now, we're just gonna mount it on there without having to wire all that in there, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, or as far as how I'm gonna do it yet. So I just want the mirror on there for now. So at first I thought that it was going to be easy trying to do it off the car, and honestly it just seems like a lot more work. So I finished the bottom piece. I'll do the top and the side in a second, but I think I'll just throw it on for now. At least that way I don't have to worry about like trying to have a certain way to hold it while I stretch it. So I'll put it on the car and we'll finish it up. But honestly, so far, if you put the color right next to the car, it literally looks the same. So that's awesome. It basically will look like a color matched without having to go through the process of sanding it completely. It's still gonna show some of the paint because I tried sanding it, but I don't have that good of a grit right now. But it is temporary. Like I said in the last video, the car will end up wrapped all together again. So if I have to peel it off, what's the point of going through this whole thing? Obviously, it will save me time next time, but since I don't have the grit, trying to go get some, come back and all this, let's just get it done, make it look good for now. Like I was mentioning, pretty much got a head start as far as getting the door panel off, so I should just be able to pop it off and then worry about getting those bolts off. It looks like the wire that's connected so far, why it's dangling, is just the one to roll the windows up and down. But since I only really need to get to that corner and having to try to get that off and then try to clip it back in, it's in a weird position. I figured I'd just get it done this way. It should be pretty easy. I think it should be a 10 and we could pop in the mirror. Are you guys ready to see the final reveal of the mirror itself? Bam! Honestly, from a distance, you can't even tell. Like, it's crazy. Like, the mirror was like a different color before. Obviously, it's not perfect at all. And you guys can see how it kind of pokes through like where that paint was peeling. But I mean, for a quick fix, I'd say it fits pretty nicely. So I'd say, hey, the mirror was a success. Now that we have the mirror situation all taken care of, the only thing else to do is fix the windshield, but I can't do it myself. If not, obviously I'd be working on it. So the guy should be here sometime later today. So I'll wait until he gets here, see if I can get some clips of him actually fixing it, and then we'll go over exactly how everything looks. So as you guys just saw in that last clip, we finally got the windshield replaced. So happy that that's finally taken care of. But there's one last step. The windshield before I actually got it replaced was tinted. If you guys saw my previous video, went ahead and tinted the whole thing. But I want to go ahead and tint it again. But now with the windshield being so nice, free of chips, free of cracks, obviously, it just looks so good. The fact that it's clear, and I'm just like, damn, do I really want to tint it again? But also I've been noticing the heat, and the heat is so annoying because like all that sun hits you. And it's one thing, obviously, I don't want to go super dark on the front like the side windows because I have 5%. If you guys can not even see inside my car, but I don't want to go that dark on the front. Obviously I don't want to get a ticket and get pulled over, all that. I'm gonna literally do the clearest tint on there, and you're like, why would you even do that? If you guys go ahead and ever do some research on window tinting, you'll realize that ceramic tinting, the biggest thing about it is you can go really light and it blocks out all that heat. So I'm gonna do exactly that. Go with the clearest film on the front, make sure that it blocks out all that heat coming in. I finally finished the windshield and it looks really, really good. I'm so glad that I went with the clear. I feel like it just gives it that OEM kind of like plus look. Really good, keeps out all that heat. Final step is to just leave it outside for a while. Since it is fresh, I wanted to let it dry, make sure everything's good, look it over. So I want to park it outside, but also get some shots of what it looks like outside just to see if there's a bit of a difference. Windshield is looking so good outside. Can't even tell anything's on there. And if we get an inside view here, oh yeah, clear just like I wanted it. Also, I picked this up a long time ago. I didn't know if I showed it, but always got to have a Charizard on me. Might not be the real thing because you guys know what that's worth, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, windshield's looking really, really good. So as you guys just saw in that video, we finally got the car back to where it was. We got a new windshield, got a new mirror. Just happy that we could find everything super quickly. It took a couple of days to finally get it all fixed, but it's all taken care of now. And the only thing we can do now is keep moving forward as far as the build goes. So I hope you guys take this as just one of those things. If it sucks, and the worst thing you can do is just dwell about it. Honestly, the first thing I thought was like, you know what? Instead of complaining, being like, damn, it really sucks, just get this thing taken care of. And honestly, that's the mentality I want to go for. Lately, I've just been trying to keep a really positive mindset. I know not every day is going to be perfect, and you're going to have those days where things just seem like they're just like overwhelming and you just overthinking everything. But best thing you can do is just take a deep breath and be like, you know what? I'm not going to gain anything from complaining or being sad about it. Let's just get the issue taken care of. And hopefully it was just a learning experience, which it was. Next time I'm gonna be a lot more careful where I park my car. But I appreciate you guys as always for watching. We're getting even closer to that 5,000 mark. So if you haven't already, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. And also leave a comment on this video. And until the next one, guys, peace. Hold your hand while the pain was over.